And why are you over there? Oh, hang on. Sorry, you're.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm magical.
a year of doing this. It's because I actually know exactly why it is. It's because I do the thing where I copy and paste, and in OBS, if you copy and paste, it doesn't separate the two elements. It's not like you can in some cases have like copy and then make a duplicate, which means it's treated as completely separate, or you can copy and usually by default, particularly with browser sources like our PNGs, then it actually pastes it as a reference, which means it consistently always reflects the they kind of match. So in when we go over to the game screen in a second, you're going to be massively outside and I'll have to re-sort that out again, which is a bit of a pain. These are the kind of things you learn after a year of streaming, but you don't have the good sense that Odin gave you to actually fix the damn thing. And with that,
you know what this is? It's just a callback. It's a callback to a year ago. Start.
Absolutely. Speaking of, good evening, folks. I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to Board Game Goat. I'm Loxley, Satyr of Strategy and the Board Game Goat. And tonight we welcome back. Wait, no. I have a script. Sorry, this is. I need to make. It's not welcome back. Okay, so. And tonight we tolerate the return of friend of the channel. Wait, no, sorry, gonna have to change that. Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Tonight we vaguely tolerate the return of this guy who keeps showing up. Hello Bjorn, how are you doing?
Hello, I can see you ended up changing the script from the eternal antagonist. But oh well. But yeah, I'm doing good.
I don't know. I feel like at this point it's like it can't really be antagonist because we have a, you know, I think it's more like Ash. You are the Gary Oak to my Ash Ketchum, in that you're allegedly my rival, but I've never actually beaten you in an on-screen victory. So I think I've just got to. I think I've just got to acknowledge that at this point. It's like because we started this this was actually the first game you and I played together on stream. Going back to memories, and it started what was gonna be like a best of 5, and then you absolutely destroyed me. Every single game. There are 5 games. We've done 3. We got
close on some of them, but
yeah.
But it wasn't like trouncing you in all of them. I think it was one of them. I had an overwhelming victory, and the other ones it was close, but in my favor.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. But you know what? They're all really good games. I've been really enjoying. They are. Like I'm so glad that it was like because. I suggested Raiders of the North Sea, which is what we're playing tonight. Hello, hi, how are you doing? You can read the YouTube title, it's fine. But I was not expecting to like find this entire set of games by Shem Phillips and just be like, I'm now fascinated by everything this guy does, because he just makes some really good games.
Indeed, and although you might call it Raiders of the North Sea, or of the North Sea, I call it Thursday afternoon.
Nice. So, yes.
Yes.
So, how have you been? I think this is the first time we're speaking on stream in this new year.
Yes, indeed. I think it was like I think it was back in October.
Yeah, this is the.
Yeah, do you want to play this time and in January? It's like you're planning forward really far. I'm like, at most I plan a month out ahead, just like.
Yeah, I might have to start
I,
doing that. It's too stressful to do it like that far ahead.
Yeah, because then trying to just make everything. Honestly, even if I were you, I would just have a list of people like these people I want to play board games with, and then ask them if they can in that month, and then once you hit that month, just try and fit stuff.
Yeah, probably best to.
But yeah, I have tried to do like very big collabs and trying to plan really far ahead, just like. Yeah, life usually don't work that way. It's like
no, it don't. But yeah, this is you must be kind of around the year mark as well, mustn't you? Like I keep seeing.
Yeah, it was 4 days ago.
I
never did anything like. I didn't really do any big celebration or anything for it. Mostly because I've been trying, honestly, since about October to get like new model, just redo my entire setup because while I do enjoy it, it's not up to par. I have had a really shall say a really prophetic ability to commission artists who, for some reason or other, had to delay. Like 2 out of 3 one got really sick. The second ended up in having to move so that they literally couldn't find the stuff, and the third one got literally stabbed. I am really good at finding troubled artists.
Apparently.
Honestly, I was like, I haven't heard from you for some time. I wanted to hear what happened on stuff like, I might have gotten stabbed in my non-dominant arm. Just like, okay, I can understand that I haven't heard from you then.
So, what we're learning here, folks, is that if you are an artist and you're contacted by Bjorn, just block him. Just honestly, just avoid the curse entirely. Oh dear.
Weirdly, it's only for larger projects. Like smaller ones, just like go through easily. As soon as I pay like double digit on anything, it's just like, yeah, you're gonna have an accident, and it's not gonna be pretty. You will, but it won't be.
I mean, again, that sounds like you're angling for discount. I think it's just a really good excuse not to work with you.
Honestly, I am enthralled that people still.
Oh, and speaking of curses, he just completely dropped off.
Oh wait, what?
You dropped off. You just went absolutely dead mid-sentence.
Yes, I am. You could say that I am dead man riding or rising.
Apparently, even the Valkyrio don't want you.
Well, then I better play the Valkyria Chronicle. By the way, that's a really good game.
I have played it myself. I think, yeah, I got a part, but to be honest, that's the other thing that I really like is strategy games. So yeah, I played a lot of I've played Valkyria Chronicles. I actually have Valkyria Chronicles 4. I've just not played it because I have such a massive backlog.
Oh yeah,
at this
that's
point.
the one that got on Steam.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a bit in the opposite. I don't really have any backlog. I'm really like, oh fuck, what can I play that fit? Just like, oh.
I mean, to be honest, I have plenty of games that I can play on stream and do. I have a great time. To be honest, it's mostly like because I kind of put myself in the board game niche. Like I've been playing the new Pokemon for the last week, and it's just been like, this is really good. But also, thank Christ, I'm not playing that on stream because one, I really want to do stuff like story-wise between times, and also like my idea of fun in that game is being like really like, okay, I'm gonna get everything on just this one Pokemon, and I can imagine that being the most tedious thing in the world to watch.
Maybe. But yeah, it's about the same. I try to fit thing that fits within the RPG strategy beat 'em up stuff that I guess have become my thing. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
but
I think it kind of
I was
happens.
like,
I mean, certainly, I know, like I
does.
deliberately tried to set up and tried to make my niche, and you know what? A year in, I'm still really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the fact that I get to, it gives me an excuse to reach out for collaboration, and it gives me a chance to play and discover some excellent games. Speaking of, shall we jump over to here, because I'm going to have to. Yep, there you go. You're a giant again, which is nope, smaller Bjorn. There we
why
go.
not? I like being big.
Nope.
I'm a big boy.
Eh.
Also, I should probably close your stream now, so I don't look at you.
Well, the thing is, like, there's not actually that much hidden information in this game, so I don't think it matters particularly. I mean, you can definitely minimize it, but I appreciate if you regardless. So, yes, if you're not familiar with this game, welcome to the North Sea. We are the raiders thereof, both Bjorn and I. It's actually a really nice element to this game, is that it's not like we're two rival tribes of Vikings. Like, we're all living in this same village, we're reporting to the same chieftain. It's just that, we want to kind of be like, we are the best Viking, not the other schmuck. So we will be going around collecting crew to fill our ships, and then we'll be going up into the various harbours and outposts, and then later into the monasteries and fortresses to bring back lots of pickings and probably get some people killed, honestly. To be honest, this is actually a really nice segue from Guild Dungeoneering, which is what I've been playing on stream recently. Is like, yeah, we're gonna play some guys to our boat, and then we're gonna get them killed.
Sounds about right.
So the only thing we've not actually done...
I know a little about Guild of Dungeoneering. It honestly, I think I might have tried it and just put it out because I can't remember why. I stopped that game, but it's a good game.
It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it.
I don't like the rhyme.
Oh, the rhyming's great.
Have
the
I
bard is
died
wonderful.
yet? Because as far as I remember, I became glutton or something.
Ooh.
If I remember, like, you posting about me becoming glutton and just generally irritating. Also
No. So sorry. So that you're actually at completely wrong. So you have recently become cards in 2 games that I've played. You're absolutely right. We'll get to the game in a second. Don't worry. But yes, no, you were in my run of Inscription. There was a card for you where your only attribute as a creature was you were annoying, which was fantastic. And then in Guild of Dungeoneering, your character just went down the path of ignorant, I think it was, or generally clueless, because there is actually certain things that make you that give you stupidity cards, and stupidity cards are just effectively you miss your turn. It's just like it's just a blank card. It's like you can play it, but nothing happens. But if you start getting a character who's particularly dense, as your character became, suddenly the stupidity cards get like a defense modifier, and then they get a +1 attack modifier. So you basically, my plan with you up until I got you killed was to just put you in the stupidest outfit possible, have you like with 5 stupidity, and just send you in just like punching people with how daft you looked.
Head so dense you could break wall.
And did, except until you didn't, and then you died. Yes, it's a game where you really don't want to get attached to anybody. It's like it's I'm trying to think what the comparison is. It's like really funny, but also like XCOM levels of no, you don't want to get attached to these people. Like XCOM with humor. Okay, so the only thing we need to do, in fact, like now that you roll first. Remember, Tabletopia is not tabletop sim. You actually need to. You can't. You have to just press the button to roll. It doesn't let you throw.
Look, I rolled a 5.
You just pressed F, didn't you?
Nope, I put a dice on top of another die. Let's see. I rolled 6.
Okay, nearly average. A little bit better than me. So, Bjorn gets to go first. So, on your turn, we're gonna... I mean, the first few turns are going to be spent in the village. But, this is a work placement game. Anytime... So, if you're not familiar, we play workers into a mutual area and do the tasks that we can do there. In this game, we don't have like a whole hand of our own personal workers. We have a shared pool of workers, and we only ever have one in hand. So we play into the village and do that action, and then we take out of the village and do that action. So Bjorn has just gone to the silversmith and taken 3 silver, bringing him up to 5. And he also took from the gatehouse, so he gets 2 more cards. We started with 3. Here are mine. And putting these guys in my boat is actually another thing we can do. We can also play them. There's a thing. Oh, okay, that's good to know. But ultimately, at the start of the game, we're kind of trying to make sure that we can just go out to these harbour tiles and just collect stuff, specifically because we also want to then unlock upgraded Vikings, because currently we're just using our basic level lads, and then we want to upgrade further up the way, because that lets us go further in the world. So I am going to go to, you know what, I'm going to start with the... I go to the gatehouse as well. Take a couple of cards. Oh, get in my hand. Oh, I think I need to be showing my hand. There we go. Ooh, interesting. And then I will...
Where will you pull a worker?
I'm going to pull a worker from the silversmith. So that lets me add 3 to my thing. Actually, I'll just quickly...
I
can move that up here, and I'm going to move this up here so it's actually visible from town. There we go.
I'm going back into this. Actually, I'm going to the silversmith.
Oh, I mean, people are expensive. This is the thing. They demand. Viking HR really effective. You definitely want to be. They definitely make sure you're paying. Very good unions.
And I think I'm going here, or taking from the town hall, and then I'm playing this guy.
Oh, so you get to hire 1 crew member immediately for only 2 silver. Nice.
I've got 2, and who I shall be hiring is this champion.
Oh. Of course, so gain 3 victory points at the game's end. Okay, cool. So he's got some really good armor, and he's very expensive. I don't know. I honestly, I wonder if like the better play would have been to put your recruiter in, because he lets you just hire
buying
everybody
the recruiter.
cheaper.
I was thinking about it, but
I mean,
then I couldn't also go to the silversmith, and I do have some plans.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Right, let me see. I need to bring my hand up.
And at the same time, I didn't really want him to clog up my ship.
That is fair. So, of the first 3 harbours, we need 2 provisions, 2 crewmen, 1 provision 3, or 3 provisions and 2. So we need 2 minimum. And there is a lot of death waiting for us in those harbours. Like,
oh, I completely forgot to actually look up there. Yeah, I probably should have kept that guy now. Now that I'm thinking about
possibly, yeah, just maybe. Like, it's possible these harbours know we're coming.
Maybe they remember the law.
So yes, if any black cubes mean that people die from our ships. So yeah, this is a. I mean, like the fortresses are basically unguarded.
Oh crap! That belonged there.
Okay, so I am going to.
They basically are.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to start by going to the mill to get provision. And you know what? I'm going to get the gate. I'm going to take from the gatehouse again because I feel. Oh, let me just double check. So I have a hand limit of. Yeah, max card, silver and provisions is 8, and max hard crew is 5. So I'm still allowed to take a couple of cards. Okay, cool. Over to you.
I will go and recruit. For 3, actually no, for 2.
See, there are some cards that I
will grab myself a brawler.
Oh. What do you do?
And
Once per raid, you can reroll 1 die. I feel like you're bringing like all your mid game cards out really early.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
The first time we did have a go, I ended up raiding all the monasteries.
That is very true. You did
that.
push up very quickly.
I did.
You know what? I got a lot of these guys. I'm going to go to the town hall, and I'm going to discard the mercenary. Why is this not go on to the thing?
You bastard!
Oh, we're starting early. So
I can see.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your contribution.
That was the least I could do.
Indeed, it was indeed, it absolutely was. And we're also going to. Yeah, we'll take back from the silversmith, get a little bit more money. So I think this actually makes it kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure the last time we played this, we didn't play powers that aggressively. So it'll be interesting to see if that changes.
Let's go. I actually have to go. Jesus, you're expensive.
Oh well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes not everyone can be a cheap date.
And then I need to take from somewhere, and you know what? I think I'm taking from the town hall.
Are you murking?
And
oh no!
I would like to
2 silver.
I would like some payment.
That's fine.
I would like some payment for my supplies.
Yep, you can go for that. I should move these up here, just because I think there might be a little bit more useful. Oh, right. I'm gonna move these up here, just because I think they're a little bit more useful visually, because we can actually see them on the when I've got the
Once you've
camera set at the village as well.
Let's. That was my turn.
Okay, so let me see. I will. So there's actually no point in me going to the silversmith because I can only get 2 out of the 3 silver. I can send to the mill though, so I will do that. I'll also take from the barracks. Oh.
Wait, 2 out of the 3 silver? What?
Yeah, so I have 6 silver, and you're only allowed a maximum of 8. So if I were to go to the silversmith, I wouldn't be able to take all 3 silver. Yeah, it says at the bottom you can't.
Oh, I actually hadn't seen that.
Well, it's fine. You've not hit any maximums yet. And I am going
to. I did hit 8.
Yeah, 8's the max, so that's fine. And I'm going to play the Sage. Sage is going to join my crew. It doesn't do anything particularly interesting. Take additional action at the Longhouse, so if he's still alive, maybe that'll help. He also costs me 2, so I pay 2, going down to 4. Over to you.
I'm going to take from the mill and go to the barrack. Just up 1 provision and down 3 to get my good old Valkyrie.
Oh.
Or Shield Maiden.
Shield Maiden. Yeah, the Valkyrie. You don't want the Valkyries. The Valkyries. Well, I mean, you do and you don't. Valkyries give you points.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Yeah, 1 victory point when raiding a monastery.
Raiding the monastery.
Yeah, you're setting yourself up, but you can't go to the monasteries until you've got a Grey Viking. I'm gonna go to.
Indeed, I can't.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go get me some provisions, and then I'm gonna.
As opposed to the Convision.
Do it.
As opposed to the Convision.
I have no idea what joke you're trying to make.
Provision.
I'm gonna put down this marauder and just I have no idea and just acknowledge I have no idea what you're saying. That cost me 2. Over to you. Have a quick look up here.
You know what? I think I'm doing the exact same as I did last time. Take from the mill, give to the barrack. Or wait, oh crap, no, place in the barracks and then take from the mill. And I'm gonna go down 2 to get myself a scout.
Oh.
And go here. And off to you.
But see, the thing is, whilst you are spending your time training scouts, like as wonderful as I'm sure they are, what do they do?
Minus
provision when raiding a monastery. Nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to come to this harbour right here. Take this one back, and go to this one where there is currently no death.
Oh, no death? Aren't you a man of honor?
I mean, I am a man of honor, but I also want to, get some advantages early on. And now we have a Grey Viking. I remember what keys I've got bound to which cameras in a second. Quickly adjust this. This camera. Good. Change your ghillie. I do try and set these up, but I'm just having to quickly make a few changes on the fly.
Yeah, stuff happens. See.
Good. That should work.
Where will you place your Grey Viking?
Well, it's your turn now.
And you place don't. Oh yeah, you retreat. I forgot that when you raid, you retrieve from the.
Yep.
From
So
the
it still works as a place and a takeaway because we are placing on the little single circle, and then we are taking from the top because your Viking pieces have come back more knowledgeable, more skilled in the way of combat. So yeah, so do you.
And I've taken my turn. I placed in the middle and taken.
Ah, cool. Right. What do I want to do? I think I actually. Oh, sorry. I need to pay 2 provisions because I just went raiding, and do I raiding again?
Didn't you need? Oh, we don't need to roll for the.
No. You don't. I mean, this is the point. I mean, apparently, they're just that hardcore. They fight without any form of weaponry. They fight without any armor.
Actually, do you have it? Do you have enough to break? Isn't the green at the upper right corner how much you need to break? Or isn't? Oh no.
No. So that is the number. That is the number of cubes that go on there at the start of the game.
Oh.
No, so that's just a setup helper. Much as the little white ones are as well. Also, you don't actually need to match anything that's by that's on like the pennants. That's just, but you do need to get the points. You do, if you want to get the points, you need to match. I mean, I'll don't quote me on that. I'm going to double check. Also, I'm pretty sure that with the harbour, yes, I do get a point. So, I'm going to go and move my red up into 1. And then we come back down to the village. And do we come back down to the village? So I do have...
Or do you just go raid?
Pretty much. Because I could go to that same harbour, except that is kind of the harbour of death. Like, that is more death than anywhere else.
I think that is officially now Murder Bay.
Yeah, pretty much. But Silversmith is now very not as good for my my Grey Viking, because my Grey Viking doesn't get get as much nice filthy lucre.
No, he doesn't get the discount.
No. But I could. Ooh.
You could do a handoff.
I could do a handoff. Sorry, genuinely trying to work out because I'm now actually. I actually just assumed that sage was going to die really early on. But now I'm thinking, do I want to try and do 2 things at the Longhouse? Trouble is, I can't. I don't have enough stuff.
No, you don't have the meat.
I do not have.
Don't even have the beef to do.
No, is a Shem. I also don't really have the money for cards. So what I can do is, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gatehouse, get myself a few more potential crew. Oh, and you know what? I got two of the cards I absolutely wanted to get. So I'm going to take from the barracks, and we are going to spend a single coin for one of the possibly one of the best early cards in the game.
Indeed.
Yeah, Forager. Get some additional provisions at the mill.
Now that you set her name, she do pop up. And I'm getting my provisions.
Makes a lot of sense.
Your turn.
There's also worth pointing out now that if you're following along, and one of the things I really love about this is that the grey, the advanced Viking, that Bjorn can take that. So Bjorn can take that, go raiding. It's absolutely fine. Which is just again a really nice touch and a really nice way of approaching this game.
Indeed.
Choices. Should I go and get someone killed? You know what? Honestly, death is kind of... I mean, you know, in the same way that...
be positive.
Death is absolutely a positive. So, to the extent that we're going to take
at least once you killed enough of your people.
Yes. So I'm going to go to this harbour, which cost me but a single provision, and I'm going to... You know what? As we were just talking about lack of meat, I'm going to take some meat and some iron and just a little bit of death. So black cube means that one of my people die. I think it's going to be... You know what? It's going to be the Marauder. So the Marauder goes, but the odd benefit, because my Marauder has died in glorious battle, my little token here moves up from 0 onto 1, and as you can see, the further you go up this track on the left hand side, the more points you get. So yeah, you're really encouraged to get your people killed. I'm going to allow the Scandinavian to comment on how accurate that would be.
Well, a glorious death can indeed be a positive thing at times.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you went offline.
I went offline?
Yep, I love my screen.
I'm still here. Don't know what's going on. You might need to
move something on the board.
Yes, I can. Oh, I'm reconnecting.
Oh,
I think it was a bad I think it was a bad connection. We're back.
I'm going over here.
Oh, where are you
going?
And
I'm getting myself some gold.
A very sensible idea.
Expensive hunt.
Oh, sorry, I just realised I didn't take my this Viking. Also, I need to keep remembering. Please keep reminding me to actually move my points up the board.
Oh yeah, I should also remember to do that.
Might be a plan. Oh,
maybe me.
I didn't realise you had recruited a forager yourself.
I had. When you started talking about the forager, I said, now that you mention it.
Yes, very helpful. Not least because now I can actually send my Viking into down mill, and because they are grey, they get 2 food, but with my forager, they get 1 additional provision, so they actually get 3.
So you're saying it's a great... Sorry? Or great? Nothing. I got distracted by what I was looking at. I was just like, how does the monastery look? And I thought I heard a potential pun, but I think
I kind of vaguely thought you were going for great or great and grain. I'm not sure though. I'm going to take for the barracks.
I think that was where I was going, and then my head just went, let's cross the line with monastery.
Okay, I'm gonna bring a jeweler in. I've got a boat of people who really should not be anywhere near a fight. But you know what?
It feels
I'm gonna
like
be pretty well set up.
You've got the citizens where I've filled it up with mostly fighters, and
it's
for
true.
some reason buried.
Well, it's important on campaign. Right, you said you're going to the monasteries.
Maybe, but honestly, I'm thinking I might take. Money you can more or less only get through the silversmith, right?
Also the treasury.
Oh yeah, I can scrap card for
yes.
silver.
Or gold, for that matter.
But But I think, honestly, I think I might take a quick stop, skip, and a jump in town.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why did I? Oh no! Wait, no! I think I'm actually going here. Just spending that there.
Nope.
And that lovely forager.
Nice.
I think might be. Actually, no. I think it's the brawler who's going to bite the dust.
Ah. Or brawler. But you know what? Fair enough.
Or brawler, but I can't say no to a blonde-haired girl. Especially when they come with food. Delicious food.
Indeedy. Right. Let me go.
Oh yeah, and where do I put the black cube? Well, let's just.
I mean, just keep hold of it. It doesn't really matter. I think you can put it in the. You can put it in the bag at the very top, but I don't think it is the most important thing. It can just kind of hang out. So I'm going to go to. As I've got this jeweler, I'm going to go to the silversmith, get myself 4 monies, and then I think I'm going to grab from the gatehouse and top up my hiring pool. Yeah, okay, that's fine. On you go.
For me, I'm going here.
Ah, you're getting some goodies with the chief.
Yes, I'm taking this card.
Very good idea.
And if I remember, we have to hide it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's more just like you get a bit of hidden information.
And then I will take your black boy from this other spot.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, that is some
turn.
options. Hang on. How many cows do I have? Not quite enough, but you know what? I am going to... So I'm actually going to go to the armory. I'm going to spend an iron, which sends my armor up to 2. I'm then going to take from the longhouse. I'm going to give the chief 2 cattle and a gold for this one. And I'm also going to give him... Because I actually get 2 things that I can do because of my sage. So my second thing... You know what? That 3 points, it's not quite enough. I'm going to give him a cow for 2 more provisions. Just really set myself up, because you can have up to 8 provisions. So, you know what? I'm kind of setting myself up for a little while.
Good on you. And I'm going to go to the barracks. And spend all 3 of my silver to get my shield maiden a little female friend.
Ah, yes. Sorry, you can
And
do so. You can do that
from the mill.
You can do that. There's some specifically named champions that you can't have 2 of, but yeah, you can have 2 of the same name card.
And get myself 3 provisions from the mill.
Ooh.
And your turn.
Nice.
And I am about as ready as I can get to go for mine. So.
It does look like yeah. Let me have a look and see who I've got here. Yeah, you know what? That's not very good. That's pretty solid. I have two armor in the entire world, which is probably not really enough to go massively raiding. Who else have I got here?
Probably not. At least not if you want the if you want any of the bonus points.
Yeah, there is that. Okay, in that case, I will start off by...
Wait. Oh yeah, I went for a second harbour trip. I was like, one of us have forgotten to add points for the harbours. I think it might have been me.
Many cows and a silver. You know what? I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to go to the town hall. I'm going to discard a mercenary. Yoink.
Oh, but
That I am.
Well, I
And then I'm going to go to the barracks.
shall survive.
Spend all 4 of my lovely silver. And we're going to put in a mercenary. Right, where are you raiding? Because I'm guessing that you must be. Must be.
Yeah, I am definitely going raiding. I'm going to the leftmost or rightmost.
Oh, yep,
I
straight
will
into the
pay
straight into the
1 gold.
monasteries.
And 1 provision.
Okay, so little thing on the.
Actually, let's just.
Yep, let me
grab the
explain the
dice up here.
thing. Let me explain the thing. So, on the monasteries and the fortresses, we have some defense. So this one that Bjorn's gone to is 14 or 22. If you can match 14, or 22, he gets the equivalent points. So 4 or 6. You currently have 4 or 7,
12.
9, 12. So you do
So
pretty
snake
well.
eyes, I'm get the small one.
Yep, roll
And
it.
if
Roll
I
it just a
roll
little bit higher.
amazing,
Can you roll it on the fork?
Oh, up here.
Yep, just because then it appears on
yeah.
screen.
It's and
Roll
we're
in
rolling.
bold. So 6 on 12 is 18, so you get 4 points. Plus some
get
extras, because
myself
I
a point.
think you have bonuses to raiding monasteries. Yep, each of your shield maidens is worth a victory point.
2 extra ones.
So you actually got 2, and you pay 1 less provision when you're raiding a monastery.
Yes. So I grab these. 1 white worker, a gold, and an iron.
Nice. Very impressive.
And it is your turn.
It is indeed. I do not have a fancy grey person, so I don't think I can go. No, I need.
You can get there.
Hmm?
You can murder your people. You can go and murder your people in the
I
heart.
can definitely go and murder my people. And I might. Or I might. So I can't actually go to the silversmith and recruit somebody because there's nobody on either on those 2 spaces. So what I will do instead is I will go to. You know what? As this is probably the last time I'm going to have one of these chaps, I'm going to go to the silversmith, get myself a lovely 4 silver. I'm going to take from the armory because I did in fact keep 1 iron. And I'm going to increase my armor by 2 again. And I also crossed the threshold, so I now have an extra 3 points or an extra 2 points at the end of the game.
Roger.
Over to you.
I'm going to spend my remaining provisions and another gold, and I will be raiding the leftmost monastery.
Oh.
And we roll again.
Indeed.
Am I in free?
You are.
I get 12 plus 9. That is 21. I get max. So I get 8 points.
Congrats.
Or 6 plus 2. I literally double my...
Impressive. Kind of hate you for it, but
It
yeah.
was worth keeping those 2 shield maidens in my opening hand.
Indeed. Right, I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to go for an outpost, I think. Because I have the funds with which to do it, and it's one where there is not particular death. So for 3 provisions and 3 crew members, I get these cattle and iron. And that cost me 3 provisions. And I'm also going to get this guy. I have 4 armor from the left-hand side, plus 4 armor from my merc. So actually don't need, and I get one dice, so I don't think I can get 16, but I can at least roll 1 dice. I still get to 10, so that is 2 points. And you come home with me. What you gonna do, Bjorn?
I'm a little bit of a pickle, but other than that, it's workable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're stocking up.
That makes a lot of sense.
Some provisions.
Makes a lot of sense. You really want to get in for those, go in for the long haul.
Yep, and your turn.
I'll actually do something very similar in terms of stocking up. I'm going to go to... actually, yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to go to the armory. Spend another iron. Extra 4
You're
points.
going really hard on the armor.
Well, I've not really got a hand that benefits me from having... I've not really got a hand that really gives me lots of stuff, you know. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this grey chap off the town hall. I'm going to play this other sage that's been hanging around in my hand. And we're going to move these 3 tiles.
To the button?
Yep. Oh, you... sorry. Didn't realise you were doing that one. And then we just flip them over. That feels a bit more like it. I like that. I like that a bit more. Doesn't really work with my spend all of my iron getting extra armor play, but what can you do?
What can you do?
Over to you, buddy.
Yes. What? I don't know where I'm going with this gun. I think I might just be going for the silver.
Oh.
And retreating actually, wait a second, I need to go and check. No, I don't think I'm taking that. I'm taking the armor.
Oh, armor.
To just get a little bit of armor.
That makes sense.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to go to the barracks. I'm going to hire myself. You know what? As it's such rich and easy pickings, I might just put a warmonger in.
A warmonger?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the guy you keep taking my provision with.
It has been, but also he's got a particular use within the actual harbours. As you have mentioned, they are very, very free and easy, as long as you're willing to court death a little bit. And then let me quickly... You know what? As we don't need to worry too much, I'm going to grab this chap off the silversmith, get myself some... let's be honest, may be the last time that I am getting the bonus silver off that particular tile.
Probably.
Because there are now lots of options.
And you also have a full ship.
I do have a full ship. Full ship, lots of provisions. It's a good time. It's a good time to be a Viking, my friend.
Yeah. Get some armor up. Get some food. And your turn.
Okay. Can you guess where I'm going?
Maybe. You might be going to.
I am indeed going to a harbour. I am probably going to go into... You know what? I'm going to smash into this harbour. I'm going to go...
Double death?
Absolutely double death. Again, as we have discussed, actually... Because I think this is something that
death can be really important.
Death can be really useful, because those double death now push me up to a very tidy
points.
3 deaths with 2 points at the end.
Either you go for no, or you go for all of the deaths. It's honestly, it's only when you really start stacking the bodies that it really starts to provide return.
It's very true. And speaking of stacking the bodies, I'm going to get rid of my sage, and yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my jeweler as well. I feel there's a bit of a changing.
Oh, as you're actually getting rid of the jeweler.
I mean,
The more we're getting rid of the black workers, the more the silver is worth.
True, but at the same time, there's only so much you can have, because ultimately you want to build up to having more armor, and the jeweler is. No, I feel. Do you know what, Bjorn? You've convinced me, lad. Sorry, love.
Oh, and you don't even think that it's a ploy.
No, I mean.
Actually, yeah.
No, it's straight up a good point, and that also gets me 2 points, which puts me quite a way behind.
When you said when you start saying like, there's only so much you can spend it on, and just like, yeah, you're going to want to kill all your people. You're going to need to hire people.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, because actually my cattle into food plan is actually not a bad shout right now.
And as for me, now that we're talking about murdering people,
oh, gloves are off. Gloves are off.
To the monasteries. We're going over here.
A bit of gold,
Now, I still have 12 from my cards, but I also have 4 from my arm. So I have 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to hit 22. 16, that is exactly 22.
Bravo.
So that is 8 points more. I'm going up to 24.
That being said, I don't necessarily think this is not an insurmountable gap right now. I don't think
it isn't. I am literally tapping out all of the resources I can.
Yeah, there is that.
I'm getting the absolute most I can.
Yeah, and the thing
also,
is,
I'm going to start murdering my monastery crew.
Mm-hmm. You're paying provisions, yes?
Yeah, I have paid my 1 provision and 1 gold.
Good.
And killed my guy who said I had to pay less.
Right, let me see. Where do I want to go? I can't actually go there because I need food, so I guess I'm going to go to the... No, in fact, I'm going to go to the Longhouse, because why would I not just give the chief a cow, take back 2 provisions for myself, and then...
So you say you're bringing back the bacon?
I am. If you're making bacon with cows, mate, you may have some problems.
No, you just have to be determined.
Is that so? And then...
You might technically call it leather, but to me it's bacon.
Well, there's no accounting for taste. A bit more armor.
The Brit.
Really? You're bringing jokes about British food into this stream?
Yeah, I am. We're
sorry.
England.
Do we really? Sorry. Do we really want to have the conversation about Scandinavian rotten fish?
Hey, that's
what is Nordic? What is Danish cuisine then?
It's a lot of pig. It's a lot of pork.
You know what, I didn't know that.
Story,
because...
It was like it's pork, it's cream, and it's for some weird reason it's pig.
Right. So honestly, I would argue that 90% of the British cuisine is possibly the fault of invading Vikings. So miss me with that nonsense. Also, I do actually remember that Danish bacon is a thing because there used to be an advert in the UK where the sting at the end was just Danish bacon, yummy, 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 yum.
Okay, I hope you love that.
What do I got? I've got.
Viking was such a...
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, also the monasteries are officially tapped out. Oh yeah. Oh crap! I need to roll for it. I need to roll. Let's see. 20. I got 10. I didn't get it. And 40. I need to hit 20. I did not hit 20.
You did not.
I only gained...
Bjorn, God, leave the church alone.
No.
I'm gonna have Christian. I'm gonna have Christian YouTubers coming round giving me grief.
No. Abigail won't. What? Abigail won't come and make a fuss out of it. Also, I am saving all of the important and very, very lovely items of the churches. When it's suddenly combusted and all the monks inside suddenly die.
Oh, I can't actually raid that harbour. Oh, damn! I can't raid that harbour.
You can't go to the harbour.
I can't go to the harbour.
We're hitting the same situation as we did last time.
That's absolutely fine. You know what? It's fine. I can go to the gatehouse because that works to my favour because I can get some more cards in my hand. What do you do? You're not that useful, honestly. Ooh, you might be. Ghosty Toasty Gaming, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I think it's going well. I'm just hanging out with my friend. I'm hanging out with this guy. This is Bjorn. We have what is traditionally we have what is politely referred to as a antagonistic relationship. I'm going to go from the barracks.
You had me flagged for a bit of a message. A bit of a message.
Wow, Discord did not want you to make that comeback. I didn't hear a word of that. Sorry.
I just said that you have at times called me a menace. Hello, Zelzel. How are you doing?
Zelzel.
Also, I need to remember it's not my stream.
I mean, you're more than welcome to say hello to people. I'm not, you're still here. You're still allowed to talk to the guests. Right. So I have booked.
It was just. I feel like it's bad manners to start to talk to chat before giving time for the actual streamer to talk.
I mean, it's fine. I'm deciding. I'm deciding
like
who goes into my crew first. So that is absolutely fine. Let me see. Yeah, that was me taking for the barracks. So now we're pretty much set to get some people killed.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I need to grab a lot of stuff.
Also, just I remember the point I was going to make. I would like to just address how very strange to me it is that there is a nun VTuber called Sister Abigail, and that is not like a joke. Because
Abigail is wonderful.
I'm not disputing that. I've never met her myself, but you are aware that there is also there used to be a wrestler called Bray Wyatt, whose finishing move was the Sister Abigail, and his whole thing was that he was the leader of a backwards cult.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you get very
God, that
like
sounds...
yeah. Like, so the fact that there's actually a nun VTuber called Sister Abigail, I have genuinely, and it's like prayers from Abigail. I'm like, is this like a? I genuinely have never really known. It's like, does she know? Like, there's such a crossover between like the wrestling fandom and the VTubing fandom. Like, I feel you've got to know, right?
Oh. But yeah, just
I have not heard anything you have said. Discord just swallowed that whole.
I don't think I said very much. I was silent at that moment.
Okay, is it your turn or mine?
No, it's your turn. I went to the armorer and retrieved from the gate.
Okay. Right, gonna go get some folk killed. So, 3 provisions. And we're gonna grab these. Lots of gold, lots of death. Lots of iron. You learn something every day. Is this like I felt this was like not uncommon knowledge. So that is going to be my warmonger's going to die, and my mercenary. One of my mercenaries can die, and then that gives me 3 points because I raided with a mercenary and then got one of my my warmonger died and. Sorry, my mercenary died and I was raiding with a warmonger, so it's 3 points. Again, it's not an insurmountable loss, because I also get to have 2 more on the death track.
What do I do?
I don't know. It's kind of between you and the Norse gods.
Okay, let's just keep it boring. Let's go and grab some provisions and then retrieve from. Actually, where do I? Actually, nope. I'll retrieve 1 gold and then I'll take from here and sack a cow to get the two provisions.
I'm going to do something.
Actually, it's your turn.
Actually, I'm not going to do the same. I'm going to spend an iron, a gold. I'm not spending my iron at the armorer. This feels wrong. An iron, a cow, and a gold to get myself this lovely, lovely tile.
This one.
Thank you. Oh, I could
1
go again.
gold and a cow.
Yeah, it's 3 points though. It's not terrible. And then I will take from.
It's 1.
You know what? I'll just take from. I'll just take from the mill. Get myself 2 lovely, lovely provisions. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly also clear up my rubbish.
Actually, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I think. No, wait, I can't do that. Let's go here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, he's having second thoughts.
Actually, let's just go with the. Let's go with the. Go here. Get a little bit of a berserker. And now I'm in the single. I don't know what to retrieve. Let's retrieve this.
I think that's the first time the treasury's actually been accessed in this entire game.
Yeah, I think so too. And we shall throw this boy to gain 2 silver.
Nice. I'm going to go to the silversmith. Actually, make use of the suggestion you gave me, because I'm still got my jeweler. So I've now got. I get some extra. What's it?
That was why I retrieved a black boy or a black worker.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, there are some times where this where like I kind of wish the iconography of like the progression of the Vikings was not black to grey to white.
From black to white.
And that statement is one of the reasons why.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the barracks.
I will say one thing that I actually. I don't think I told you. I actually got a physical copy of this game for Christmas, and it is so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's so lovely. Because what I hadn't realised is actually you kind of do miss a little bit with the symbols for the gold and the cattle and the iron. Because in much the same way that these... Let me just quickly... Can we quickly knock this over? Can you... You can't even really see it because you're looking at. I'm trying to knock this on. I'm trying to knock the Viking on its side.
Best way I know is to.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say.
So you see how this Viking is really nicely carved.
Yeah.
So that's pretty accurate to how it looks within the actual physical game. But also the cattle and the gold and the iron matches the shapes on the chieftain cards as opposed to just being cubes.
Oh,
yeah, and I think the Valkyrie's little skulls and this is like very it's screw it. I play board games on YouTube for a hobby. I'm going to be enthusiastic about bits of board games. It's got metal coins. It's got metal coins,
yeah, I'm kind of sold on that.
They are satisfyingly, like, they are weighty, they are chunky, they make a satisfying clink when you drop them. It is genuinely, it is hard to overstate how nice metal coins are as a game component. Is it my go or yours? I think it's my go.
I think it's your go.
I have been wittering on for a fairly extended period about about coinage. So I have 8 armor, and I also have 8 armor in my crew. What do we got? What options we have? We got 16. I need 4 in my. Wow, my fortress is looking. Fortress is difficult. Guess that's the point.
Really. Also, the central one. I think you're only rich enough to raid the right one. I don't think you have enough gold.
Oh yes, that's true. I also don't have enough crew, so it's kind of academic. I do have enough to raid this last outpost, though, so I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that because it's. Wait, hang on. How many? No, wait. How many provisions? 3 provisions. I can't do jack. Right. Best start stocking up then. Let me go for. Let's go to the gatehouse. Get some extra folks for my crew potentially. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, you mentioned me being rich enough to do a thing, Bjorn. But what you didn't bank on was this cartographer who decided to come and join.
Oh, you also gone.
Oh, you've got a cartographer as well. I did not realise. I didn't realise.
For exactly that reason.
That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. So he cost me a silver.
Well, then you can go to the other.
Well, I still can't because I don't have the crew.
You could. The central only needs.
Oh, yes, that's very true. That is very true. Yeah, I probably have a fair shout at that. Anyway, where are you going?
I'm going to the central one.
Yeah,
because I had planned for going there exactly.
That's pretty fair.
Reason. Go down 2 supplies and 1 chunk of gold, and I have a grand total of 20.
Oh, so roll low. Not low enough.
Nope. 26.
7 points. 7 points for you.
And I shall be taking the right one, since I want the gold to be able to go here again.
That is pretty fair. So I'm going to go to the city. I'm going to go in and get my silversmith to pay me 3 silver. And then I'm going to go grab from the longhouse to give beef, get bacon. Danish bacon.
Danish bacon, aka apparently leather.
Yummy, yummy.
And take the other central fortress for 28.
Yep. Still not enough to get you the 10.
Which is...
God, you're just gonna
I have to roll like 12.
Yeah.
12 for me to actually get the big one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I might be getting slightly ahead of him.
Yeah, it's annoying. I disapprove. That's okay. I can work with that. I can work with this. So I'm gonna go.
And I am tapped out in resource.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the barracks, hire myself a. Hang on, that's 16. Needs to do maths. 16. Eesh, not too happy with that as an idea.
6.
Yeah, not really thrilled about that as a concept.
Average?
No, 16. I need to roll
7. So
yeah, for some reason I thought it was 8. What am I talking about? That's a very fair point.
You need to roll.
Okay, in fact, you know what?
You can survive with slightly below average.
I can do this. Because I can go to the barracks. I can pay for and scout for an extra 2. Wait, no. Sorry, can't do that. I'm paying for a huntsman instead for just 1. Because then I can take this.
So you have enough to take the armory.
Indeed. So I can spend 2 more. Boost up my. That's yours. Boost up my armor again. And now we are prepared.
Now you're starting to cook with gas.
Indeed. Will it be enough? I don't know.
I'll go to the longhouse. Pay 2 meat or 2 cows, an iron, and 1 coin.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a tile.
Oh, and then just
and
that's just paying off the chief.
Money.
No, mate. I'm just really skint for the next week.
And go here and grab a pair. Ooh, wow.
Right, let's go to raiding. So we're going to go into the Fortress of Death. For 3 provisions, only 1 gold because I have a cartographer. So 1 gold gets paid there. Cartographer. 3 provisions, and I have 4, 8, 9 plus another 9, so I've got 18. On top of which I get to add 6. 18 plus 6 is 24. You know what? It's 7 points. But more importantly, it's also 2 more deaths.
All the deaths you need.
Yeah. Gonna run these guys down here. Cow. And that. And then that is... Oh yeah, I need to decide who to kill. You know what? I'm going to get rid of my mercenary, because that gives me an extra victory point. And I'm also going to get rid of my... you know what? I'm going to get rid of my berserker, because he goes straight back into my hand. And why wouldn't you? Incidentally, just to remind you, the game ends when there are either no Valkyries left on the board, when the last monastery space is still available, or when the chieftain tiles run out. I'm guessing we're going to have a very specific ending very soon.
So it's when they last, or when there's only one fortress left?
Let me just double check. End of the game. There's only one set of plunder left in the fortresses. Once one of these 3 conditions have been met, current player finishes their turn, and yeah, current player finishes their turn.
Okay, so it's when we're 2 fortresses left from
Exactly, yes.
from ending the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for mill, ultimate supply, and then I will retreat. Let's retreat the sill. Actually, no. 2 provision. It's not enough anyway. Actually, let's retrieve this and just bribe the chief.
Nice.
Because if I remember, coins are worth nothing at the end.
I believe
Yeah,
that is the
coins are
case. Yep. Yeah, it actually says at the bottom of the card. Every 2 livestock's worth victory points. Iron's worth 1. Gold's worth 1. Coins are worth nothing. The chief can have this sack. Or this thing for 2 sacks. That's beef. 2 sacks. Sack beef. And then we're also going to go and we're going to grab... we're going to take from... You know what? We're just going to take from the mill. We're going to get even more provisions. Indeed.
I will go to the mill, and I will grab a gold.
Nice.
And take from the longhouse, and bring bacon. Your turn.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go raiding.
I kind of figured you would.
I'm going to go raiding on this outpost over here that we've just completely ignored for the last little while. I'm pretty sure I have 9 plus... Well, okay, I've got 10. And I rolled a 2. Okay, that's still only 2, but what can you do? Do I have any... Sorry, I just need to check my cards. Do I have anybody who... Ooh! That huntsman actually became much more useful than I was anticipating, because this actually...
Oh yeah, you don't have to use as many provisions.
Indeed. Go me. Oh, nice. Nope, don't need the dice, thank you. Over to you.
What?
Over to you.
I shall be going to the right monastery.
Fortress.
Oh, the right fortress.
The monasteries, as has been established, thanks to your hatred of, what is it?
It's not hatred; it's appreciation. I wanted a piece of it. Oh.
Are they papers during the Viking Age? Is Britain papers?
Paper?
I'm trying to remember. So it was what 800
Yes.
800 to
I think you are
1066?
Catholic.
Right.
You
Yes.
should be Catholic. It was.
So yes, it's because of Bjorn's hatred of the Pope that all the monasteries in the North Sea have been raided.
What we have recreated was more or less and I come in at the whopping value of T8.
Good grief! Still not enough to actually pop you over the line.
8.6. I'm gonna go take a victory.
Actually, I don't think I have those. Two.
Actually, I think I'm going to take the 2 items. Because I don't really feel like killing any more people.
Oh bloody hellfire! I just realised how I was looking for where your where your point token was, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Actually, I think I will murder one of my people.
Oh. Those extra 2 points. Real important.
Yes, grab those. Of course! I need all the points I can get. And who shall die? Who shall die? Oh yeah, I need to pay... No, wait! I didn't need to pay any gold. Honestly, Mr. Cartographer, I think you have served your time.
Poor man. Oh well. We shall not see his like again until we do. Over to me.
Oh wait, I should. Oh wait, I think I might have bumped my kill track one too high at the time. Now it should be. Now it should be where it should be.
Okay. This is where I go back and find out you've been cheated. You've cheated in all of these games and the VODs.
Nope. I was looking at how many black cubes I had and was like, oh wait, I only had 3. I could have sworn I had 4. And then I found the 4th.
There you go. Right, into the chief. We're just going to give him a cow and a gold. Because might as well have this.
Grab the new one.
And we'll grab from the mill to get a couple more provisions. I think they're going to be useful. Would you believe?
You know what? I think I'm going to do the exact same thing in reverse. Grab 2 provisions, retrieve from the longhouse by offering beef to grab 2 provisions. And you go.
Okay. I will go to the...
I will say there's a good chance it's your last turn.
Is it? It might be.
Yeah, I got enough.
Yeah,
I got enough provision.
In that case, I probably just want to get things that actually score. What can I do that scores?
Oh crap! Nope. You got plenty of time. You got time.
Wait, why do you?
Because I forgot I need 5 crew to raid the monasteries there's left.
And you got very little money.
Yep, I do not have the cash, and I only have expensive cards.
That's a bummer.
You got time. You got time.
I probably do. Let me just quickly have a shift or something. Okay. I've got...
why did I take that death? I got green.
I mean, I'm not convinced that's going to be what loses you the game, to be honest, but...
Probably not.
If it does, score, but I'm going to guess not. Let's send this to... the gatehouse, because I really just want thumbs on seats. Ooh. Grab from the silversmith. Get myself 4 coins, because this is a basic guy. Okay, go for it. Oh,
damn it, you removed that.
I did indeed. No money for you. You could burn a card and go to the treasury.
Yeah, I think I might be murdering.
Yeah, it's a bit of a race. It's a bit of a race.
Fitting me, I'm forced to discard an Avenger.
Force all opponents to lose 1 silver. That's fine.
Oh no!
I don't actually have to do that. You just have to discard it. Sorry, I've completely spaced on that one.
I have to discard it for gold.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough money. Buy a guy. I'm gonna have to rack this one to. What are you? Your turn.
Okay. I'ma send somebody to. Yeah, let's go to the silversmith again. And take from the barracks. Pop in the trader, who is actually surprisingly good at the end, to pop in right at this moment.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one to pop in.
There's an extra few points, but I think you might be doing...
Well, I would... That's what... I was like, you could have played that or that, and then it's like, oh, you don't have enough coin to actually play both, or to play one of them. Well, that settles it. That, and sack my 3 coins. Grab myself a very fittingly barbarian. Just for that little bit extra strength. And,
damn your eyes.
And I will go to the mill and grab a gold, just because it's a point.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Your turn.
Can I do anything? Oh, you know what? I've got the perfect number for this. I can at least do this. I can send this guy here, pay 2 silver, and this last iron in order to take this one.
For 3 more points.
4, actually. I've got my trader.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a hidden point.
And then pop in. Yeah, I've still got it. And then I'll spend the.
Unless I decide to just say.
Yep. No, it's.
Unless you get
it's true.
really vengeful and say, "I'm going to murder one of your crewmates."
I mean, it's true, but that would take up time. That would
allow you more time to actually goof up my stuff.
Indeed.
But yeah, I shall be offering all of my supplies 1 gold. I'm literally zeroing out all of my resources.
I need to pay my last 3 gold in order to put in... I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm going to put the Berserker in anyway. Because I suspect... Go for it.
I am going for the rightmost one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it requires the lowest number, and I have a total of 25.
Oh, wow.
So if I can get a 9, I can get the maximum value.
And you nearly lapped me.
I don't. I only get 8.
A mere 8.
A mere 8. And that's the end of... Oh yeah, I have to take these 3 back, but that should be the end.
I believe so, yeah. It's definitely like when there's only 1 fortress tile left, and there is 1 fortress tile left, you've ended your turn. And yeah, I don't think it's... it certainly says, current player finishes their turn, your current player, resolving any unfinished actions. Each player, including the current player, has 1 final turn before the game ends.
Oh, so you do get like a final closing statement. What will you do?
Well, that's a really good point. Good question, because like I was planning to go for that rightmost fortress and now can't. So I guess I'm going at that out. I guess I'm going at that. No.
And you can't go for the outpost because you're locked out.
Yep. I mean, at least neither can you. Damn it.
No.
Why do I love games? Why do I love board games that I'm so rubbish at?
I think the best points you can get out now is Bill and Longhouse.
Actually, it is going to be Mill.
But I don't know if you can do the Longhouse.
No, Mill for gold, and then Treasury. Discard 2 cards.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm doing the exact same thing in reverse.
Damn your eyes.
Discard these 2, grab a single piece of gold, and then... Or wait, no, I'm taking from the long... Since I do have gold.
Yeah, the trading 2 gold for 4 is better than having
it's
1 gold each for 1.
Yep. And we have turn end.
We absolutely do. Yeah. So, we have raided. We have pillaged. I've had a lovely time. I'm pretty sure I've lost.
I have a slight inkling that you might have lost.
That's all good.
I was 8 points.
Yeah, you were. So, just to be sure, I have got an extra point for each of my cards. In fact, you know what? I'm going to quickly bring...
Just add your...
Well, I'm going to bring this stuff up here. I'm going to bring this up here. Just so I've got a record. And we're just going to go up. So my armor value was at 9, so I get an extra 8 points. To go to 26.
Yes, sir.
I get another 15 points for my death track. That's 30, 40, hang on. Up to 30, up to 41. And then...
2 more for your gold.
Yep, 2 more for gold. Just passing the best number. I have 4 I have 4 tiles here anyway, so my trader gets me 4 just flat. And then... I'm trying to find a decent way to place these, which is visually useful. So I'm definitely going to get at least 3. So 1, 2, up to 50. And in fact, that's that first one.
Yeah,
so,
that was that card.
Then another 3. Then another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on 62. 2 ahead of you before you start counting out your tiles and your plunder.
Have you counted your armor?
I did count the armor, yes.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, I counted the armor. I counted the Valkyrie.
Okay, to start with, 4 resources, just to get them out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then for armor and death, that's 4 each. That 14, that's 2. 4 plus 8, that's 22. Then I'm taking 3 for the mercenary that the champion that I put down at
Oh,
Gate
yeah, nice.
Actually kept him alive the entire time.
Yeah, I'm actually...
6 points. 31.
I was thinking that was a really weird choice at the start of the game. I've fallen asleep. That's not a deliberate slight on you. There we go. There we go. My hotkey stopped. My hotkey stopped working for a second there. Oh, there we go.
Is 5 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, ending on 42. Plus my first go around, that would put me at 92 points. Versus your 62.
I mean, I think that's about the same amount that of distance between us last time. I'm pretty sure you
and
curved.
I did the
I'm pretty sure you
exact
utterly.
same tactic.
Yeah, I know.
I was actually a little bit surprised that you saw me put down 2 shield maidens and the guy who said I pay less to go to the monasteries, and you didn't try to take at least one of them.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Is like I really love Raiders of the North Sea. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm good at it. Like it's really you know, I think I have made the joke. I've made the joke many times that this whenever I collab, it is me teaching people a board game and then them absolutely trouncing me at it. And you know what? I'm okay with that. It's like there is, I find I don't play board games to win. Thank fuck, because oh man, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You just start crying.
You do, from the times we spent together and the time that we spent with Tori on that was Catan.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't seem to have the biggest winning streak.
So if you'll permit me an excuse, and it's definitely an excuse, I'm not going to. I would argue that when you are hosting and you're doing camera work and you're making sure that you're, consistently talking through your moves and all this kind of thing, that takes up a lot of brain space. And
it does.
I'm gonna say that if you and I were, I've got like half my brain focusing on a lot of little different technical bits, looking at chat, looking at all of these bits, whereas you can look at chat, but you're not manipulating the board, you're not you're not manipulating the view of the board the audience has, like looking between the game itself and OBS. And so I'm just gonna say I'm balancing some stuff. And it means that I might not necessarily make the most optimal plays.
I will grant you that, and I'm tempted to say that we need to that I'm going to pick up that glove you're throwing down.
Oh, I'm into that as an idea. I want to see. Does this experiment play out? If I come over to your channel, do you end up tripping over and do we need to arrange to do raiders on your channel?
I wouldn't have said raiders. I was just that I actually have a board game on Steam that I was thinking that I want to see if I could convince someone to play. It's
the clues in the net. The clues
game that I forgot the name of.
Well, look it up, because it's entirely possible I may already own it. Because I do not own the board game named Fuck It. No.
No, it's called Armello. That's the name.
The trouble with
You're
Armello.
Not the biggest fan of Armello.
It's fun. It's fun and fine. The trouble is, it's designed for fully 4 players. And also, there is a lot of random bullshit.
True. There is a lot of random bullshit in it.
So, what I have found when I have played previously, is that if you have only 2 players, the 2 CPU players will kind of steamroll you because they cheat and it's just not great. Also, like, because there's less. So one thing that I'm trying to be very diplomatic. Like, Armello is a very well designed game. It's a very interesting game, but it also has a lot of components that rely very heavily on randomness. I'm not sure that applies to the same degree in terms of focusing, because if you were to play going really basic, like, this is not a slight on Armello, but like absolutely most simple game that you could play would be something like Snakes and Ladders, which is effectively just a random number generator where you get to move some tokens and there's no actual involvement. Armello has a little bit more involvement in that because you've got things like you can play cards against people, but it's kind of that Amerithrash take that gameplay, and also lots of you don't know what's coming next in the cards, whereas with things like Raiders, which is a Euro game, and other similar and heavier Euro games, there's a lot more open information that everyone knows. So like if I'm seeing that your example is really good, like if I see you're going for the monasteries and you've got something that really benefits you getting lots of monasteries, then you're absolutely right. I should be noting that and thinking I need to get on the fucking monasteries. Whereas you can't really do that with a game like Armello, where so much is decided purely via dice roll and cards which are held in a closed hand. Does that make sense?
Honestly, I can see you.
So I think if we actually wanted to test this, and I'm actually really into this. This is a fascinating experiment to play with. I think we would need to play a decent Euro where we all kind of have similar levels of information. So something from like Shem Phillips offerings from Garphill, or there is also a Feast for Odin, which we have talked about doing.
That, or I gotta admit, one that I had thought my gut respond, but I didn't know where to play it. Would it be Lord's Water?
Oh, do you know what? That is an interesting one, because Lords of Waterdeep is actually a game I consider myself pretty good at, and also I really like the 2-player version. So I am definitely down for that. I actually played that with Pagan Pix. I actually played that with Pagan. Yeah. So basically, to be honest, actually, I think it's kind of a really nice, elegant way of doing worker placement, where the fewer players you have in Lords of Waterdeep, the more agents you get. So basically, if you have a 2-player game, you start with 5 agents, and then, or no, you start with 4 agents and go up to 5, or start with 5 and go up to 6 by the end of the game. And it just means that you have a lot of opportunities to do lots of different things. So actually 2-player games are really high scoring compared to like 3, 4, and 5-player games. But yes, I have played.
Honestly, mostly from experience, I feel like most board games are best with 3 people. So if we are to do it, I might try to see if I can wrangle a person into it.
I don't know. I would actually. I kind of disagree. I think so bear in mind, I play board games a little bit with my wife, there's just the 2 of us. And whilst lots of games are improved, I would actually say, having played Raiders at 4 was actually a few too many. Things take a little bit too much time. I'm not sure how it is at 3, but like at 2 it's really good. Same with things like Wingspan, and I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of games 2-player, as that's kind of how I've been doing things on this channel. So I like Lords of Waterdeep 2-player is really good. But obviously, if I'm coming to your channel, it is your prerogative. You get to pick the guest, though it does add an extra variable in this little experiment we're talking about.
Honestly, it's generally I feel that's just, again, my personal opinion, I feel like most of these kind of players against each other game are when there's 3, so there's always if someone starts to run the game, kind of like it did here. There are 2 people who can more or less gang together and try to. There's more people to try and throw a spanner in the works. It's harder to try and get your machine going, because I have felt, what I've seen playing with you, it have been, at least in a decent amount of it. There hasn't been too much interference. Even in this game where there isn't too much interference, more than taking the minion from the spaces you want. And with only you to remove them.
True, but then Bjorn, we're talking about like the person who is in control of OBS is the person who is having to do more of the work and thus is at disadvantage to the game. Can you really add and if you add that extra person, like, you know, you're already kind of potentially an uphill struggle. Are you sure?
I'm confident in that. Oh god, that sound.
This is
my skill.
This is pride cometh before a fall.
I'm riding my own grave.
I'm
riding my own grave.
You're throwing up the flags, man. Throwing up flags left and right.
God, I'm confident that not only can I run the stream like a multiple person in a worker placement game. Oh Jesus, that is. I'm setting the bar high.
You really are. Well, on that note, folks, I believe the Viking has thrown down the gauntlet, and I will gladly pick that up. So do go and check out Bjorn's channel. His Twitch channel is down in the description below below the player. I'm sure we can find some time in the next little while, hopefully not with 4 months from now, but very soon we will have to get me onto Bjorn's channel and we will see who is the true Lord of Waterdeep. But for now, absolutely, the champion raider of the North Sea is Bjorn, Viking VTuber extraordinaire. I hope everyone's had a very good time.
I couldn't have let it sit on my shoulder. I mean, you win this game. That is more or less the incarnation of me. I couldn't let that stun me.
Really? Not even for my anniversary?
No. Sadly, no. Yeah,
okay. Well,
I hope that I haven't been too much of a menace.
I said at the top, you are the Gary Oak to my Ash Ketchum, in that I have declared you my rival, despite the fact that I have consistently lost you at every stage.
But anyway, I have enjoyed my time here, and I look forward to seeing where we will end up.
Indeed. Well, I'm sure that we can get me on Bjorn's channel over on Twitch in the near future. Not to mention, there's still some Shem Phillips games that we have not tried. I would really like to try A Feast for Odin, and I can think of nobody better to play a heavy Eurogame about Vikings with than the heavy Eurogaming Viking. And who knows, maybe at some point we'll even pick up Human Fall Flat again.
You. Oh yeah, that's also an option. But yeah, I will play A Feast for Odin with you. I can't promise that I will be sober though, because it is a feast.
That is very fair.
I think there will be meat involved. There will probably be.
It seems like a very weird double act, but I feel that actually we kind of want to play a feast of an opening game of Patchwork first, and I will show you why the next when we set up to play Feast for Odin, because I'd like to do that soon as well. But it will make sense. I promise.
Not sure. But
right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gauntlet Throne. Please do check out Bjorn. Subscribe and go follow us both on Twitter, because I'm sure we will antagonize each other as we make our way to Waterdeep Harbor in the near future. There's nothing actually planned formally right now. This is something that has been spun off from a conversation that possibly should have happened off stream. But what can you do?
Probably, maybe. Let's see.
I hope you've enjoyed watching Raiders of the North Sea. Highly recommend it. It's an absolutely brilliant game. It's a great take on worker placement. And thank you for joining us on Board Game Goat. This has been Bjorn. That's your Bjornin. Your whole thing.
Oh, you want me to do my spiel?
I mean, I just kind of leave the awkward silence for you.
But yeah, thank you for having me. Once again, my name is Bjorn. I do miniature painting and weird RPGs and stuff on Twitch. Do it on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays regularly. And all in all, I say thank you for inviting me. And I don't know if I should do the goodbye with my stupid pun sent off.
Oh, it's such a stupid pun. I will. In that, I'm gonna steal it in a second. Then, Ghost Toasty Gaming. I'm glad you had fun. I think this is like usually with the board games. Please, if you're ever not sure what's going on, I'm happy to take a quick couple of minutes just to bring you up to speed. Also, like, you can scan back through the VOD. I do give a bit of an overview, and I think this is the thing with board games, is that they tend to be good from the start, because if you're not really sure what's going on, then it's hard to keep track of everything. But also, I just generally recommend
when there's no computer actually doing a lot of the math, all of the rules are in the player set, so it's a bit harder to jump in midway.
It's very true. It is very true, but we will continue to try and make our board game playthroughs as good as they can be, and try and keep folks up to speed. And ultimately make sure it is fun to watch. So thank you for the feedback, Ghost Toasty Gaming. And thank you everybody for watching Board Game Goat. I've been Loxley, Satyr of Strategy, and the Board Game Goat. And from both Bjorn and myself, Bjorn Voyage. Right, now I'm calling security.